Hey everybody, Rebecca here with Rollo, laying right there, for the December mid-month budget check-in. And I am really glad that I started making these videos because I need them. I just feel like when I do the budget setup videos with y'all and we would get to the end of the month and I would do the budget review, it was so vastly different from what I had planned on that I really needed to keep myself in check by doing these mid-month budget updates, and December is no exception. Now, I will just preface this entire video by saying that with me doing the low spend challenge in 2023, I have done some spending this month to get some things that I've been wanting for a while, and I didn't want to put off purchasing for a whole entire year. So yeah, there's been a little extra spending that I did not plan for ahead of time when I set up this budget, but y'all will see the damage here shortly. Let's just hop into the budget and see where we're at in December so far. Okay, here we are looking at the December 2022 budget, and we are halfway through the month. 2023 is almost here. That's insane. I hope that I am not the only one who feels like I have just been white knuckling it for the last couple of years. I don't know what is going on, but it feels like 2021 and 2022 both just flew by so quickly. So yeah, this is why I'm setting some lofty goals for 2023. Really going to try to stick to my low spend that I have planned. And if you missed that video, I will link to it at the end of this one. But it's going to be a challenge for me because if you've been with me here on the channel for a while, then you know that I do struggle with some spending in certain areas in particular, which we will see. So yeah, hopping into it here, I have only gotten one of my 2 paychecks in for December thus far. I did get my refund back for the wedding dress that I had ordered that didn't quite fit, so that came through, and so far this month I have brought in about $2,500 of the $5,200 that I'm expecting to bring in for the month. So, moving down into the section that is the most trouble for me. Yeah, here it is, y'all. Let's just break it down here. My mortgage, as usual, is $735 every month. The $129,400 over here is what I owed on my mortgage at the beginning of December. My utilities came in under budget at least. Budgeted $175 and came in at $134.13. Groceries and household. Yeah, this is one of my big goals for that low spend in 2023, and y'all can see why. I'm halfway through the month, and of my $600 that I budget for food, household, pet spending while I'm out grocery shopping, things like that, I budget $600 for that, and I am at almost $500 spent. So this is why I am glad I've started making these videos, because I have got to keep my spending in check, and I can't just get to the end of the month and be like, oops, I spent too much money again on my grocery budget. So yeah, here we are. Will I be able to make it through the rest of December and stick to this $600 budget? I think so. I'm really just gonna have to be mindful about my spending when I go to the grocery store, and not just grab whatever looks good, right? So this one's definitely a big struggle for me, but I'm gonna do my best to stick to this $600 for the rest of the month. My internet bill has not come in yet, but it should be $55.21 like it always is. Gas for my car, I'm right on target here. Budgeted $125 and I'm sitting at about $60 spent so far for the month. Mom, I had hoped to send her $1,000 of the $15,000 that I owed her, and you know, we got to see where the chips fall for the rest of this month, but I highly doubt I'm going to be able to send her the full $1,000. We'll see how it goes. Currently, I owe her $9,750 left of that $15,000. Now here starts the spending. So, Chewy, this was me taking advantage of a Black Friday deal to buy some things in bulk for Rollo and take advantage of better pricing. So over the long term, it will save me money, but it was $124.78 spent up front here to stock up on some supplies for him. Next, pillow. This is one of the things that I have just been wanting. I don't like the pillow that I have been using on my bed, and I ordered one off of a Facebook advertisement. Hopefully it will help me sleep a little bit better. Sleep is one of those things that's very important, and especially since I'm a third shift worker, I really have been wanting a better pillow, and hopefully I will like this one better. And I spent $69.69 on this pillow. Next after that, Swedish Amazon. So I needed some more clothing, warm stuff for my upcoming trip to Sweden. And I spent a lot of money on multiple layers. I got a nice thick coat. I bought a scarf, gloves, pants, tops, you name it, to stay warm in the Arctic Circle in Sweden in January. I spent some money on Swedish Amazon, and the thing about this is if I didn't spend this money here on Swedish Amazon, then I would have went out here locally and bought some warm things that I would just have to carry with me whenever I fly over to Sweden. So this really was a lot easier to just buy it off of Swedish Amazon, have it delivered to my fiance's house, and it's there ready waiting for me, and I can pack a little bit lighter when I go on my trip next month. Warm winter stuff is not cheap, so I spent $446.97 there from Swedish Amazon. And again, this was taking advantage of some of those Black Friday deals going on Amazon, so it is what it is. More documents here. I had to send over some more documents to Sweden, and overnighting those are pretty expensive. So that was $111.79 to do that. Next after that, planner. This is just a new planner that I got for 2023. Spent $52.95 there. Yeah, I haven't gotten this in yet, but I'm hoping I'll like it. We'll see. I better like it for $52. Next after that, American Amazon. Yeah, y'all can tell, like, this is my vice here, but I knew it was going to be a lot of money this month on Amazon, and so far I have spent $962.04 on Amazon. Again, some of this is Black Friday deals. I keep notes out here to the side of everything that I bought that adds up to this $960, and y'all can see up here. I bought my new elliptical, which was a Black Friday deal. That was the biggest thing. It was like $550. I bought a floor mat to put it on. I needed a bodysuit to wear underneath my wedding dress. I got some more vitamins, more whey protein, more coffee. These Yeezy bags are vacuum bags for my robot vacuum that I have. I ran out of those, and I did buy one outdoor washable rug for Rollo to keep by my door where he goes in and out, because we have had so much rain in November, y'all. The mud in this house that he tracks in with his huge feet has been ridiculous. I feel like I have done nothing in November except work and come home and clean house. So yeah, this was a thing that I had been wanting to buy for a while, and I also got a little bucket to keep outside with some water in it, so if I have to, I can wash off his muddy feet before he comes in the house. But I'm hoping that this microfiber rug will help a lot with the level of mud that he tracks into the house. So yeah, all of these things just added up like crazy, you guys. $960 spent on Amazon. This is the other thing that is going to be the huge challenge for me in 2023 when it comes to the low spend. I'm really going to try to keep myself in check when it comes to Amazon. Some things that I get on there are just necessary purchases. My vitamins I always buy on Amazon because they have the formulations that I need that I can't always find locally at like Walmart or a pharmacy around here. And the whey protein and coffee that I get on Amazon, again, I like the whey protein that I buy specifically because it doesn't have soy and it doesn't have sucralose in it, so I buy it on Amazon. And the coffee I can get on Amazon cheaper than what I can get in the grocery store here locally. So those things are regular purchases on Amazon, but I have a tendency to just spontaneously get things that I know I need or I'll use. So when I do that, I can easily spend $1,000 a month on Amazon, and this is what I have just got to be better about in 2023. After that, this was another purchase that I made because I knew I was doing the low spend in 2023. I've been wanting to get some music for a long time off of iTunes, or I guess it's Apple Music now. Spot the millennial. Used to be iTunes, and that's what I've always called it. But anyway, I spent $98.06 buying a bunch of music on Apple Music that I wanted to get. And I knew that if I didn't get it now, that I probably would just put it off for another year because I'm doing the low spend in 2023 and I want to do as good as I can with that. So yeah, I went ahead and spent $100 on Apple Music. Lastly here, my salon visits for electrolysis. I had one visit in December. Usually my visits are $80, but this time it was $60 because she was able to finish up my underarms in less than an hour, and I may not need to go back again this month. So yeah, I knew I was getting close to being finished with my electrolysis appointments. I might go back one more time. Either way, I figured it was better to budget for just going for my usual regular visits when I set up this budget. I don't think I'm actually going to spend $240 for electrolysis this month. So far, I'm at $60. I may have one more visit before the month is over. We'll see. So totals for the bills and spending section. Y'all can see the planned for is $5,315, and so far I am at $3,864.02 spent in December. Now, usually if I do not plan for expenses ahead of time, I will not put them into the budgeted column later in the month, but I kept everything the same this month. I updated the budgeted column as I was doing my spending, only because I wanted to keep track of how much money I thought I was actually going to be able to send to my mom this month as I was doing all of this spending. So yeah, I kept both columns the same this month, or rather I just updated my budgeted column as I was doing the spending over here in the actual column. So anyway, moving on down here to the totals at the bottom, y'all can see, yeah, I am eating into that $1,000 that I had budgeted for to send to my mom. So it may be a lackluster month this month for getting her paid back because of all of this spending that I have done, but next month is going to be a huge month for me because I am getting my retention bonus and my regular paychecks as usual. I'm also getting another 1.5% raise at my job in January. So yeah, there's some good things happening, and I am going to film my January budget plan after this video. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. But for December, it has been a lot of spending this month. And yeah, it is what it is. I knew I was going to do some heavy spending this month. I knew this trip to Sweden was going to be a bit costly to get the supplies that I would need. So this is just how the chips have fallen for this month. I'm still going to be able to send my mom something. So if I budgeted $1,000 and I have overspent here by $700, so I'm hoping I can still send her at least $300. We'll see how the chips fall once I get my second paycheck in, and once I cash out all of my apps that I use throughout the year. I'm expecting I should probably be able to get $100 extra out of my apps that I've been using all year for rebates. So whatever extra I get there, I will send over to her as well. But yeah, as of right now, still waiting on my second paycheck, but I am negative by $2,000. All of this spending that I do just goes on my cashback rewards credit card, and I pay it off at the end every single month. So yeah, the only other thing that has happened has been my usual car payment. I'm paying $555 every month there, just to hopefully see that balance drop by $1,000 every couple of months in 2023. So that was on target, and yes, that should cover it for the mid-month December budget update. It is crazy how much money I have spent, and we aren't even through with December yet. We haven't even made it to Christmas. Lord help me if I'd have had people to buy presents for Christmas. Thankfully, my family are not big gift givers among the adults. Really, we feel like Christmas is more for the kids, an immediate family kind of thing. And since I don't have any human children yeah, our family thankfully keeps things pretty simple for Christmas, and I prefer it that way, honestly, because it's just one less thing to stress over, right? All right, so there you have it. The December mid-month budget update is not looking great. The challenges for the rest of this month are going to be stick with the grocery budget, no more spending on Amazon, either here or Swedish Amazon. Yeah, I think I have what I need now for my trip to Sweden. So there shouldn't be any more spending going on there. I don't need anything else for the house, at least not for this month, surely. So I think I'm done as far as that goes too. And I have gotten a few extra things for me this month, sure, knowing that I'm going to do the low spend 2023. But yeah, I think I am done with that spending as well. So my plan for the rest of this month, before we do the end of month budget review for December and wrap up 2022, is just going to be stop the spending for the last 2 weeks here in the year. I have spent enough on myself, and yeah, that should be good for the rest of this month. So y'all can hold me accountable to that whenever we do the budget review at the end of the month here. That should wrap it up for me. Let me know how December is shaping up for you guys out there. I know that it can be a big challenge for people considering the holidays this month. So I am probably not the only one who has done a lot of spending this month. If you've struggled with it too, then let me know down in the comment section below. 2023 is really going to be a challenge for myself to do this low spend, but I'm gonna do my best, y'all. So that covers it for this one. I appreciate you as always if you've made it to the end of this video, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye, guys.